Yeah, Cal, I mean, he had a dominant race in D3, especially when the rain came out. So I mean, he's already got a win just an hour ago, really. And I expect he's actually going to do pretty well here too. He's been pretty rapid in his qualifying and his race pace. So let's see what kind of lap he can put down. Also, it seems like the screen's resolution is a little too big when it's not capturing the entire screen. Sorry about these technical difficulties. Yeah, resizing. Ooh, yep, yep. Everything looks good. So we have our first times coming up. Cal with the 18 flat, Corrupt with an 18.6. So he's a bit off Cal's pace right now, but these are some solid banker times that are going up. No, yeah, I think 18 flat would have been P3. Wow. And then Barney was looking very strong here, especially in time trials. He had a really good time. It's really he spun out on his banker lap. He's definitely going to be disappointed with himself, but he's going to be starting from P20. Yeah, that is a great banker time. That was pole in D3. So we're already seeing pole times coming out faster than pole times coming out in the first lap of D2. Six. Yeah, I've been a teammate with Combine before and raced on Australia with him. It's not his favorite track, but it's definitely the track that he wants to do the best in. As of course he is Australian. Also, it looks like the people can't hear you, Luke. It looks like so.
Okay, so my mic was completely disconnected from the stream. Nice. Now they should be able to hear me. Yeah, as combined, now it is in lap. Let's go check on Eruption. Just said if
Yep.
purple first sector, Eruption on an absolute flyer right now.
Yeah, I'm expecting Eruption to put up to challenge for this pole position. He's been quite fast. He's been getting a little bit unlucky in the previous races, but I think that here he can prove that he belongs in the title fight. But just things aren't going his way.
Yeah, Eruption definitely one of the fastest drivers out of the bunch, but definitely suffering the most.
Yeah, another big thing is Lewis Piper is not racing today. And he's by far probably the fastest driver in the grid. I'd like to say, but he's being replaced by Cody Lawrence as Eruption spins coming out of the final corner.
Just
Shouldn't be going backwards too much.
yeah, that is an easy. Oh,
Oh, I see what he's doing.
oh, that's.
Cheeky.
Don't know if that's too legal. Students will definitely be looking at that one.
But yeah, so Cody Lawrence is reserving for Lewis Piper, and he's a quick driver himself.
Yeah, Cody Lawrence is going to be reserving for Lewis Piper.
Yep. And I mean, I think Cody Lawrence is one of the quickest drivers here too, and he's reserving, of course, for the other Red Bull seat. But I think he's in the pole fight. But he's invalidated his current lap, so I think he's gonna. Oh no, he's actually still got 100% energy. So I wonder if he's gonna. Yep, he's looking. It looks like he's gonna go out for another lap. He didn't turn his hot lap mode on.
Very weird. Maybe he's just ran too much fuel. That sometimes happens.
Yeah. Maybe he could be doing 2 warm-up laps. I was experimenting with this earlier because when you do one out lap and they don't quite get to 90 degrees where you want it to be, 90 degrees Celsius that is, where they're the most optimal. I for me they go up to like 85, but I'm experimenting and doing 2 out laps where it can go up to 90 on the second out lap, but yeah. Oh, Cody has chosen to start from the back, as we just got from chat. So he's just doing practice laps.
Oh, fair enough. Cody. As Sid's now rounding out the final lap, or is he just starting a hot lap? This is very confusing.
I think Sid is on a hot lap.
Yeah, Sid is now on a hot lap. Oh, he probably forgot his battery on. Because he was using a lot of it coming in.
Let's see his sector one time, and then if he's improving, then... Oh, I think we just gave him commentator's curse.
Yeah, I should have moved off of him quicker. Okay, let's see what Cal.
Well, Prison Mike. Cal.
What's Prison
No,
Mike?
no, no. I think Cal is finishing his lap, so it's better to stay on him.
Doesn't spin. Has a little bit of overstay though.
Yeah, he has a little bit of a moment. He kept it on the track, but he definitely lost a little bit of time. But he gets pole position with that. Provisionally.
A little bit of time, but a lot gained from that entire lap.
Yeah, I mean, he set a 17.8 in D3 qualifying, but he wasn't able to set his fastest his final lap because he was blocked. But yeah, he's already 3/10 quicker on his second flying lap.
Yeah, and I mean, we have so far like 4 drivers who haven't set a lap so far. That's Nathan Doan, Mr. Sandunga, both Alpine, still without a hot lap set. Eruption, and, well, as you said, Cody Lawrence decides to start from the back of the grid.
Right. I think this is gonna be a really tight battle for the top 5 places.
Okay, so Mr. Sandunga sets a 19.2 and Nathan Doan sets a 19.5.
So Eruption right now just started his lap.
It's gonna help him
Looking to not invalidate it this time and actually set one.
He also keeps it on the track.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eruption really just... I mean, this track is all about just attacking that apex, getting as much rotation as possible throughout the corner.
And he has a purple sector 1 right now. At least that's what's showing on my screen.
Yep, it showed on mine as well. It doesn't stay though, so it might be a false positive.
True.
I mean, yeah, but Eruption still flying right now.
Full sector 2. I think we're looking at a time that can challenge pole. Locks up a little bit. Oh, he has a big snap. Doesn't invalidate.
Dips right tire on the bit.
Definitely a lot of time to gain in sector 3, but this time we'll put him in 3rd place.
Not bad from Eruption, to be expected. Definitely about like another 10th or 2 to gain, so maybe we can see Eruption in this title, not title, but pole fight. In these close
Another reserve that's racing right now is Freddie Razzle, who came 2nd place, I think, or 3rd place in D3, and right now he's sitting in P5. He's been showing a good turn of pace in Australia this weekend.
Damien Doe, just still improving on his time. 17. Wow.
Yeah, that's
This
a
is
great
getting very
time.
close to D1 pace.
This is, I think we can maybe see a 16 come out.
A 16.
It's getting really close to it.
I would be very impressed to see one of these drivers get a 16. Maybe at low 17 can be possible for maybe
Yeah,
Damien
maybe a
Eruption
17
Cal.
flat.
Yeah. But we'll see. Track
Yeah.
evolution in this game is huge. It never used to be that big, as big as it used to be. You know,
Right.
from your first lap to your last lap, there's very, very different amounts of levels of grip.
So Sid right now, he's on an out lap. I think Eruption is coming. He's on his in lap right now. Yeah. Trying to see who else is on the lap. As Combine moves up to 9th place, getting an 18-2. As Sid looks like he's getting ready to start his lap.
Yep, Sid is starting to get ready for his lap, so hopefully we don't give him any more commentator's case and he can actually finish a lap he's supposed to finish. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can see Sid into the low 18s, maybe.
Yeah, I think he's definitely going to be fighting for that P5 position. He hasn't been the Sid that we know from last season, but I think he's slowly getting used to this new game. But I think he's still one of the best drivers in this grid.
Sid now negotiating Sector 1 pretty well, not having any little moments of oversteer or anything. Very stable, that Mercedes car.
Yeah, so far he kept it nice and tidy. I think he just wants to be able to put a solid improvement up. Though I don't know if he actually has enough time to come back into the pits again, so this might be his final lap. As he gets a purple sector too.
Yeah, 316 top speed for Sid. Very low downforce.
Definitely a race setup, and especially in a track like this where overtaking is hard, having some nice top speed will definitely help out trying to overtake people.
For sure, and Sid fully negotiates the track. No mistakes in sight. Let's see what he can do. Ah, wow, that's pretty good. Sid came to impress with a 17.8.
So it looks like the chat wants to increase your volume, Luke.
Oh, I'm a bit quiet.
Yeah, I think you're a bit quiet.
Okay, this should be a lot. Yeah, this should be better now. Yeah, this should be a lot better now. Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I mean, Sid with a 17.8, unexpected, but I mean, he's Sid, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the Sid of old that we know. I think P4 right now is a solid starting position, especially from seeing the top speed that he's got with the setup. I think if he can get a good start, I think he's challenging for this podium places.
Yeah, I mean, Rivas even said himself, we're going to be seeing different Sids and Johannes's through the later half of this season.
Yeah. And right now, I think he's charging up ERS. I think he's trying to do another lap.
What?
He seems to be driving strangely.
Oh no, yeah,
It looks
he
like
is. He's going to be doing
yeah.
another hot lap. Okay, so
Yeah.
Sid opting for the double push hat, which is possible, but you're going to be having like taking care of those really
those tires will
rubbed
be
it in.
really worn out. As Damien, I think, he's on an hot lap and he's moved out of the way. I was wondering why it was in the grass.
Let's see, Freddie Rosell starting his hot lap. Garrett Elder also finalizing his hot lap. Let's see what he can do. He's currently with an 18.1. Let's check if he's improving. He is. I can't see that dash. I have no idea. Let's see if he
We're about to
improves.
find out. And he moves
Wow.
up to P3. That's a very good time from Garrett Elder.
Wow, I mean, really solid times from these D2 drivers. For me, I was not expecting to see mid-17s from this grid.
Yeah, but remember, Damien put that 17.4 on his second flying lap. I'm interested to see how much he can improve on this final one.
Let's see who are some drivers finalizing the laps. Alex Duarte getting a bit loosey on the exit of Sector 1.
Eruption is nearing the end of his lap too.
Let's check him out.
He has a little bit of traffic coming into the corner, but it looks
We
like
have
it
a
doesn't.
we have a
Oh,
Mercedes around.
an eruption hit the wall.
Oh, Eruption hit the wall.
Eruption hit the wall, and he's not going to improve.
Eruption did not hit the wall on my screen.
Mine might be a little bit desync.
Yeah, Eruption seems to be fine to me, but Sid definitely is not fine after trying to push laps. Very brave of him, but would have never worked in the end.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we have any improvements so far.
So it looks like Buzzgod is on the lap right now, and he's equaled his sector 1 time. Got a little bit of a toe by chasing the Aston Martin in front of him. I think that's Freddie. And Freddie.
Oh my God! Was that Freddie blocking Buzzgod?
And Buzzgod spins out.
How upsetting that must be for the Buzz himself.
Yeah, the two Brits collide in Australia. Definitely the stewards are gonna be taking a look at that. Both of the garages are probably raging, but unfortunate for Buzzgod, it looks like he was about to set a decent time to move up the positions.
Yeah, and Cal just sets the fastest lap by a couple hundredths. As you see Damien Doe finishing his lap. Can he improve? Improves again by 300ths of a second.
Yeah, very small improvement, but I mean he's keeping that pole position on lock. Right now, it looks like he's gonna get it.
Yeah, I mean everyone seems to be in the pits, so we have Damien Doe is your current pole sitter next to Cal, Garrett Elder, Eruption, and the Australian himself making his way up to P5.
Yeah, solid qualifying for combined on his home track. Got up to P8, and the other Australian Corrupt in combined in P5 and Corrupt in P8. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting turn 1. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, what a surprise, right? I was not expecting to see such low times, and not only that, seeing Garrett Elder put out a P3.
I mean, take a look at the top 7, all different constructors.
Oh wow, I now noticed that. It's going to be a really interesting fight here in Australia.
Yeah, this is, I mean, right now Alfa Romeo is looking really strong too, having a P1, P8 finish, and I think they're P2 in the standings and constructors.
Yeah, they're currently the strongest team, in D2.
Yeah.
As we see Gary Hamilton P14, Raptor P15, and sadly the two Alpines in rounding out P17 and P18. Very sad day.
Yeah, luckily the Ferraris have been doing well, combined in P5. But Buzzgod, I think if he got that lap in, he would have gotten a couple positions.
Yeah,
we'll never know.
Hey, I wanted to pop in before we started the race here, guys. Did you guys see the chat? We need to turn. I just thought I'd pop over in case you guys couldn't see it. So thanks for broadcasting. Good luck with the race, and good luck to Mercedes, and definitely not Fred or Buzzgod.
For sure.
Thank you.
See you, bye.
Revis. See ya.
I mean, facts? Yeah, I should be pretty fine. I'll be talking louder. Okay, so as we're now starting our broadcast formation lap, since Codemasters can't design a game properly.
The lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out.
So imagine if you're on the medium spinning, and well, actually the mediums and hards are both actually really similar strategies in Australia. I think the only benefit of starting on mediums is that if an early safety car comes up, you're pretty much saved. Yeah, you get a free pit stop. And it is cloudy weather, so these tires are going to be extra cold going around this track. Yeah, and as we're soon to be going off, lights are counting down. Let's hop on with Eruption here. Yeah, I mean, Cal, such a quick driver. I mean, the fact that he's in D3 still makes my mind just get extremely confused, but... No, yeah, Cal is 100% D1 pace, and it shows in this race. As we have Seb. Yeah, full safety. So I'm guessing Seb... Oh, yeah. So let's see these big positional changes here. I mean, Cody Lawrence up 7 positions already. Beamer also a big winner, up 6 positions, sorry. And the 2 Alpines up 4 and 2 positions. As we have I mean, Prison Mike on softs, that's a very bold choice early on to this race. Yeah. They're not very good race tires, and that has been true for the first 4 races of our calendar. As we have some big positional changes here. Beamer just flying down the order. Unfortunate for the Haas driver. Okay, safety car is in the slap? Oh, safety car is in the slap. We're off. And Seb has left the session. Yeah, so let's hop on with Alex Duarte right now. Oh, I think Alex Duarte. Big spin from Alex Duarte in the Alpha Tauri. Hop on with telemetry right now. Gary Hamilton, 40% battery. Do you think that's overusing or underusing? As we see Corrupt and Garrett Elder swapping positions. Garrett Elder on the inside, Corrupt not negotiating the corner. Ooh, and Combined also taking the position. The 2 Australians wheel to wheel. Corrupt can do as a response. Does not get a good exit, probably slightly worse. Looks like Croft will be keeping that position for a little bit longer. Something with Buzzgod here. Seems to be closing up. Oh, no. as Bonnie just cuts off Mr. Sandunga, turns in on him. Oh no. Oh. Very sad day for Alpine. And gets a 3-second penalty for no reason. Very sad day. Yeah, an Eruption closing his way onto Damien Doe. Super fast on this, using DRS and DRS. Makes the move. Was Bonnie forcing his way into the back of Sid right now, keeping it real close. Eruption down the order. Yeah, I mean, combined showing up for the Australians and Jack Fletcher cutting the corner. It's Jack Fletcher just forcing his way through the field right now, giving it every single overtaking chance he gets. As Sid goes down the order, I'm pretty sure Bonnie was trying to overtake him, so maybe a little bit of contact happened. Yeah, let's hop on with Raptor here and see what he can do against resident Alpine driver Nathan Doe. Goes down the inside. See what Nathan Doe can respond with. Gives him the space. Yeah, I mean, Raptor on 38% battery, keeping his battery at a good position. Ooh. Yeah, Jeff, sure. As we have the Brit and the Australian fighting wheel to wheel right now. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I mean, this is a huge DRS train and a huge fight. I mean, Australia, very small course for these very big cars. You can't really make much moves on these sharp turns, but some people try to make it happen. And as we saw with Jack Fletcher, you just can't really fit two cars in these corners. Yeah. So we have top fours on mediums. Combined YouTuber on the hards with his teammate Buzzguard also on the hards. Bonnie with a lot of ERS, 90% ERS on Nathan Jones. Yeah, Bonnie looking for a move on Nathan. Let's see what he can do. Bonnie can't make the move. Nathan, the latest of breakers, keeps his position. I mean, so far, the top 5 seem to be in the right place. Not too much positional changes there, but this whole midfield is just packed. Not Cal, but Bonnie and Nathan going wheel to wheel. Bonnie keeping it clean and gets past Nathan. Oh, you don't know? Corrupt got, he went wide. Yeah, he went wide. As Alex Lawrence and Corrupt also getting really close. Corrupt out of ERS, and Jack Fletcher just watching these two tango it. And now Jack Fletcher with 3-second time penalty for cutting the course, but we'll see what he can do against Alex Lawrence. I mean, Cody Lawrence got a really good exit out of that corner. Now with DRS, is he going to send down the inside? Nope, decides to stick behind him. So we have a... Yeah, we have a yellow flag. Looks like, yeah, Jack Fletcher with a... Not a damaged front wing, but... Probably just, again, going wide or maybe spinning. As Cody looks into the inside, Buzz doesn't make the move. I mean, Freddie leading this train of, I mean, fast drivers. I mean, you have Cody Lawrence, Buzzgod, and combined YouTuber, and Freddie the D3 driver just leading these guys throughout this whole race. Raptor spins out of turn 2. Yeah, difficult race for Raptor. I mean, Cody getting really close to the back of Buzzgod right now. Yeah, Cody not using his ERS, Buzzgod with the ERS advantage. Probably defending for his teammate. I mean, the two Ferraris are together here. I mean, there's no point in fighting each other, but definitely slowing down Cody. But yeah, Cody getting a great exit. Probably getting past Buzzgod now. And yeah. Oh, goes deep on the brakes. Freddie pits quite early. Oh wait, Jack Fletcher might be out of the session. This might be a safety car. The game on is a touchdown. Gotcha. Wow, what the heck? Can we talk? Oh no, it stopped working. The heck? Is my Steam working? Oh no. having a little bit of technical issues, everybody. So just give us a moment.
Take your time, right? Try to keep the F1 menu off for as long as you can, right? So you can see
Yeah.
driving, but do your thing.
Yep. Thank you so much. Talk for me, Spinny.
Hello, how are you guys doing today?
Okay, nothing's coming through.
That is weird.
Yeah, that is very weird indeed. I'm trying to figure it out right now. It was working earlier. I didn't touch anything. Talk for me, Spinny.
Hello guys, can you hear me now?
No, it's not working. The heck? Oh my god. I don't want to distay from the race too much, guys, but we're just trying to figure out this issue with Spinini right now. Spinini, can you rejoin for me?
You can solo it?
I can, but yeah, I can definitely.
How about now? Yeah, you can hear me. That's why I'm confused. Oh, there we go. We're good now. All right, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, so sorry about that. OBS likes to be weird sometimes, and yeah.
All right,
So-
well, let's get back in the action.
Yeah, I mean, both Red Bulls seem to have passed both Ferraris, so... besides
Yeah.
that, the top three seems to be in the similar pace. Nathan Doe and Bonnie still fighting it out for position right now.
Yeah, and Freddie Razzle, he's down in P13 with an early pit stop. I think he's trying to go for the undercut here. But that was kind of earlier than I expected.
Yeah, and a lot of penalties here.
Yeah, a lot of penalties. As the safety car comes out, we see a lot of positions being moved.
Yeah, I mean, Nathan Doe with 3, Bonnie with 6, Freddie Raptor both with 3 and 6, Sandunga with 6 seconds, Sid and Beamer with both 5-second penalties.
As Buzzcott just spun out.
Oh, Buzz spun?
Yeah, but I don't know if he has any damage, but he's lost a lot of time to his teammate combined. Appears he doesn't have any damage, so... But he's lost a lot of time. Oh, I think not a lot of time, but 4 seconds. Considering it's a spin, it's not a huge loss, but... Definitely can't keep pressure on those Red Bulls.
I mean, the grid is kind of calmed down right now. I mean, Bonnie Goatman breathing down the neck of Nathan Doan, taps his wheels with him. Nathan Doan fighting his way in the inside. This is some great racing
Oh.
from the two drivers.
And he gets...
And Bonnie
Pushed
gets pushed
wide.
wide. Brave from Bonnie to keep...
And
in.
Alex is gonna capitalize on this.
Yeah, I mean, Bonnie really brave to trust anybody through that corner side by side. You just can't make it through there, 2 cars, but still tries to make the move. As Mr. Sengu gets another 3-second penalty. That'll be 9 seconds for the Alpine driver. Oh, we have Garrett putting on some fresh set of rubber.
Alright, so this is where we can start to see if Fred made some distance by pitting early.
And Fred has... Oh, Alpine goes wide. Bonnie Goatmare. I think Garrett Elder might have just blocked Bonnie's corner.
Yeah, the two teammates getting in the way of each other.
Yeah,
But
looks like
Fred is
Freddie's
now-
undercut did not wake.
Yeah. Well, let's see if he can stay ahead of the Red Bulls and the Ferraris. I think definitely might stay ahead of Buzzgod because of his spin. But I think it's going to be pretty difficult to see. But it's worked on Eruption, actually. Eruption pitted.
Yeah, Freddie definitely undercutted the top 4 drivers, so this means that when combined Buzz and Cody pit, they should be behind Garrett and Fred.
Yeah, but Eruption on just 2-lap fresher tires. You might be able to get in the DRS of Fred. I don't know. Fred has been looking really quick today, especially in his race pace. Hasn't been making any mistakes either, so good showing from Fred today.
I mean, Alex Duarte just got past Nathan Doan. We have just missed the overtake. I mean, Nathan Doan with 46% battery and Alex Duarte with 88, so very similar batteries. We'll see
Yeah,
what
and
these
he's
two can
pretty
do.
close here.
Yeah. So, Nathan Doan with the ERS. Let's see what he can do. doesn't.
He's gonna wait for the turn 3, I'm pretty sure, or he's just gonna just tuck in behind Alex for a little bit, recharge. Actually, nope, he's pushing now, but he's not close enough to go for a move.
Freddie Rozelle and Nathan Doan, Alex and Garrett are the only drivers that are within DRS range with each other.
Yeah, yeah. The grid really seemed to space out. A couple battles happening, but now everything is kind of calm.
Yeah.
But all it takes is one incident, one safety car to come out for it to start
no.
back up again.
Yeah. Our top 7 drivers still haven't pitted yet. I mean, top 9.
Actually,
my
Cal
bad.
just pitted. Cal just came into the pits, getting on the hard tires. Let's see what Damien does. Damien also comes into pit. Let's see what third place
Let's see what
Cody
Garrett
does.
comes. Yeah, let's see what. No, let's see what Garrett comes out, because if I'm not too wrong, Garrett was
Yeah.
about 4 to 3 seconds away from Damien and Cal, but it seems Garrett just stuck in traffic, can't make it.
Yeah, I think traffic really hurt him here, especially getting stuck behind his teammate. No team orders from them, I guess, but he's lost a lot of ground.
I mean, still not too much action happening right now. I mean, Buzzgod getting really close to the back of Damien Doe. I don't think there's going to be any big fighting between these two. Same engine manufacturer, but Buzzgod on the older tires shouldn't be really pressurizing his engine partner.
Yeah, but Damien's really on cold tires. I don't think Buzzgod likes to be slowed down. Oh, he's gonna go for it.
Oh, as Damien seems to have... Yeah,
I think he's let him go.
yeah, he's let him go. Ooh, is Garrett? Oh, they're getting really close to the back of Bonnie Goatmare.
He gets
Makes
ahead.
the move. That might have
Now
been a
he's
swap.
chasing after Nathan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
might
think that
have
was
been a swap.
definitely team orders from Garrett, as he is the team principal of Williams.
And Garrett now breathing down the neck of
Also,
Nathan Doe.
it's changed to standings.
It's changed too?
To standings.
Oh, it has. Oh, my bad. Everything's going wrong.
Hey, well, this is a good reminder right here. Damien Dew, leader of or driver standing leader of D2, right now sitting in 5th place, provisionally 2nd, as Cal, the D3 driver, is ahead. It went back to D2 standings. If I don't know if you.
Yeah, I know.
remember.
I went back
Oh,
on it
okay.
because you were talking about it. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
but-
Corrupt not really helping the championship right now, but Damien Doe definitely putting in the work.
Yep. As Fred right now is really close to Barney Goatmere. Definitely trying to get rid of him. Fred is actually pretty low on ERS. And Fred's not a very patient driver. He likes to try to get ahead as fast as he can. So let's see if Barney will actually hold him up here. Or just let Fred go, who's on fresher tires.
I mean, yeah, Bonnie's definitely parking the bus.
Yeah. I think he's trying to give as much space to Garrett. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
From
because
Fred.
Freddie is fighting Garrett.
Yeah, but Fred really low on ERS. Barney has plenty of ERS to spend, and right behind him, Eruption is all caught up.
Is
I mean,
Bonnie
big
just absolutely
moment here.
defending, squeezing
not
Fred to
giving
the
him
outside.
any inch.
Any
Just enough
room.
space to go around the outside, and I think Fred gets it done.
Yeah, Fred gets it done. Okay. Looks like the better Brit passes the other. Wait, is Bonnie a
Yeah.
Brit?
No, Barney's not a Brit. Well, Barney goes into pits. Barney goes into the pits to put on some fresh tires. He did his job. He held up
Yeah,
Fred and Eruption ups from Garrett. Garrett got a good buffer, but Fred's under fire right now. Eruption.
Yeah, undefied he is. As we see, almost all of the rest of the hard runners pitting right now for this fresh set of mediums.
Eruption and Fred are side by side through turn 3, through turn 4, maybe through turn 5. No, he just stays ahead.
I mean,
And Eruption gets moved on.
top of D2 for sure is definitely going to be keeping this position.
Yeah. I think Fred right now, he needs to charge up his ERS a bit. Oh, what is Eruption's swerving to get tires? Getting his tires heated?
Let's just check something.
As Fred is actually looking to try to overtake Eruption here.
I mean, the two engine manufacturers together, but on
Yeah.
track we've seen so far, they haven't been so friendly to each other.
Yeah, he's actually keeping up with Eruption. Don't know if he's using a lot of ERS here, but this is like the only close battle, I think,
Yeah,
in
this
the
is
grid.
the
Sid,
only...
actually. Sid's getting close to Barney. He's in his DRS. And then Corrupt on Sandunga.
I mean, Sandung on the fresher tires should have an advantage in that fight.
Hey.
I mean, again, the race is quite down to a lot compared to the
Yeah.
other stages. Everyone's about 6 to 3 seconds apart. And penalties shouldn't be coming into play that badly because all of our penalty drivers with penalties below the top 10.
Right. So Cody Lawrence still out on those hard tires right now in P1. Of course, he hasn't pitted yet. But I think I just saw in the chat. I think Cody is actually going hard soft.
Oh, very interesting. If Cody pits right now, he'll be hopping down to about P6, P7. So
Yeah, P6, P7 around that. I think he could challenge for podium, but is there enough laps? And I don't know if the soft tires can last that long.
soft tires, from at least my experience, don't even last past lap 6. So Cody's gonna have to
Yeah.
go really long on these hard tires.
Yeah, and definitely I think he's going for fastest lap too.
I mean, Sid seemed to have lost the DRS of Bonnie, and yeah, the whole bottom 10 field seems to be all spread apart.
Yeah, Alex right now within DRS of Gary. I think he's going to look for a move going into turn 3, not into turn 1. He's a little too far away for that.
That would be considered
Oh.
murder.
Yeah.
If you were to send it up that far.
Yeah, but he picks up a 3-second time penalty by cutting the first corner a little, which is going to hurt him in positions.
As Bima goes into the pits, weirdly enough.
So one thing to notice here, combined, he's on fresh mediums, trying to go up against Fred's slightly older hards. Do you think we can see the combined try to get P6 here in his home race?
I mean, combined showing he has top 5 pace in this race already, but I don't think that the deficit between the tires should be that big to the point
Right.
where he'll catch up, because understand, Freddy's in DRS right now. Combined's in fresh air.
Right.
So Freddy should not be losing time to Combine, but Combine still gaining tenths and tenths every single lap.
Yeah, I think Freddy's doing everything that he can, using as much ERS as he can to stay in the DRS of Eruption. And then Eruption actually got a 3-second penalty. This is actually kind of big for Raz here. He can get this P5. Actually, no, Raz also has a penalty. So never mind. False alarm.
As Prison Mike also gets a 3-second time penalty. Seems like people are now starting to push track limits a bit too hard.
Yeah, so combined actually right now could take P6 from Fred because of the penalty. And I think that's the only big position change I see.
I mean, Alex Orte, the only driver in ERS range. Freddy now losing his DRS. Yeah, Freddy is completely out of DRS now, so Alex Orte and Gary Hamilton, the only 2 drivers right now able to fight wheel to wheel.
Yeah, so Alex is looking for a move. Is he gonna do it down the chicane? They're going side by side.
Ooh, Alex backs out. Smart move.
Alex backs out, yeah, and he gets DRS. He gets a better exit, I'm pretty sure.
A bit too brave to make that move.
Right.
I
Out of
think-
all the places to go side by side, that is the one place to not do that.
Yep, and Alex Orte should, 3 tenths behind him, should be able... Oh, goes a little bit deep. It's not going to help his chances. Yeah, that's...
That allows Nathan to close up to him.
Yeah. Now Nathan
But
at the back of Alex Orte. Don't know if he has DRS.
he
Nope.
doesn't have DRS. I think that moment happened right after the detection line, but he will have DRS coming into here. I'm pretty sure.
Yep, Nathan, battery on, DRS flap open. No, still not open.
No, I wonder if there's actually. I think there's only one DRS detection for both DRSs. I guess.
Really?
I think that's true. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah. Well, you learn something new every day. Mrs. Sandunga with another 3-second time penalty. Let's take a look at these penalties real quick. Oh no, 12 seconds for Mrs. Sandunga.
Yeah, really tough race for him.
Yeah. The Alpine driver not having such a great time around Australia.
I guess the good thing is you only lose one position.
That is true. That is very true. Yeah, I mean your top 10 look pretty stable. I don't think that we shouldn't see any big positional changes besides due to penalties. So we'll
Yeah, I
definitely see
think the
combined.
only
Yeah, combined. It's gonna be a big one.
the only fight that I'm seeing right now is just Alex Duarte chasing for P9
Yeah, I mean Alex Duarte and combined
and
just
Nathan.
trying to close down that gap to the
Yeah.
people with penalties ahead. I mean, Cody Lawrence still hasn't pitted yet. The
Yeah,
madman is still on 22 lap all mediums, and Cal still isn't making any time to him.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of tire wear that those hards have right now. They must feel awful.
I would love to know.
But he's I want this the AWS thing to come up and show me, but it looks like it doesn't want to.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Cal just
Oh, it looks like he's at
overdriving those tires.
65%.
So his tires should be around 60% at this point.
Yeah, 60. It looks like chat's telling me from our Captain Miner, a D1 driver. Or I guess he's also known as Major Castleman, who's saying he's at 65%, and he's coming to pit. Definitely, it'd be really funny if he didn't get on the softs because Codemaster, but it does get on the softs.
Let's see where he gets out here. I think he should be behind Eruption. If I'm not too
Yeah,
wrong.
Cal and Damien get by. Garrett, actually, he might fight Garrett on entry here or
No,
exit. Sorry.
I think Cody's clear.
Yeah,
Yeah, Cody's clear. Oh my god.
but Garrett is very, very close. But he doesn't get to have DRS, and these soft tires will warm up really quickly. But Garrett's tires are already warm and ready. Try to overtake him, but oh, as Cody goes wide.
It's fine because these tires are going to start to warm up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cody Lawrence with soft tire advantage already making a second gap. Almost a second
P20
gap.
or P19 to P4 or P3 right now. Maybe can get P2 with that 3-second penalty that Damien Du has.
Oh yeah, for sure. Cody Lawrence is going to be biting down the nails of Damien Doe. I mean, he only needs to gain about 2 seconds to be in P2, so it should be really
Right.
possible.
So Eruption also gaining on Garrett Elder right now. But Eruption has 6 seconds of penalty, so he's not going to be able to keep that spot.
Yeah, so I hope this strategy doesn't spark any bright ideas in any other specific D1 drivers who like to use the softs. Major. Yeah, so the grid is pretty much calmed down. Eruption's on the back of Garrett. Still with that 3-second penalty, so really Eruption has nothing to gain here besides track position.
Right.
Combined also on the getting near the back of Freddy, but definitely wanting to close up that gap to get P5.
Yeah. Just penalties alone is what's actually going to let Combine get a P5 finish here. And maybe BuzzGod could sneak into that penalty window. It will be really tough for him.
I mean, Alex Duarte already closing up that gap to Damien Doe, almost in the 3 seconds. Most likely, yep, he's broken the 3-second gap. Cody
Yeah.
Lawrence just absolutely flying.
Yeah, and Gary right now is actually defending really well against Alex Duarte and Nathan Doan, both in their DRS for quite a long time now. But he's able to keep this position. But he's running low on ERS, and Alex has 50%. So, and Nathan Doan is also pretty low on ERS.
I mean, Spooney, look at this, right? Half of the grid, almost more than half the grid with penalties. Is this to be expected? Is the track difficult to...
I think
Keep
this
straight?
track is really difficult for penalties. We didn't see a lot of penalties actually in D3, but it's really easy to just push a little too much, just go off the curb. It can be just an inch, and you'll get a warning. And especially in turn 6, you'll just get 3 seconds straight away, because Codemasters. But I mean, if you're really pushing people, and especially if you're battling someone, you're gonna go off the track a little bit. You're gonna get track limits, warnings and stuff. But yeah, it looks like they were struggling today, but definitely a faster grid. At the result of it.
Scared Elder and Eruption go side by side. Eruption winning out, but not really winning. Ooh, gets a little bit oversteery there, but Eruption not really winning because, I mean, that 3-second penalty. I mean, unless that 3-second penalty has been done in one corner, then Eruption can get it removed.
So Luke, the chat asked for telemetry to be turned on so people can see ERSs, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, sure. So we have Garrett Elder on 22. Yeah, Eruption's completely used out his battery.
It looks
Cody.
like Cody's gonna make a pass on Damien on track.
Okay, as Gary Hamilton on the back of Nathan Doan, trying to make a move right now. Ooh, Gary Hamilton touching the rear of Nathan Doan. Trying to just look his way onto the inside, puts a tie up
Oh,
there.
he's using the grass. Side by side through the chicane. Bold.
Very bold. Let's see what Nathan Doan does here. It stays on the inside. Oh, just backs out just a little bit.
But Nathan Doan here will have DRS, and Gary's out of ERS right now.
Yeah, Gary out of DRS, but Gary Hamilton and Nathan Doan below 20% of battery right now.
Yeah, I think Nathan might have just a little bit of the edge, going into this just because of DRS, and just slightly more. Actually, no, they're equivalent on ERS now, but Gary will be doing everything to try to get the top 10.
Oh my god, as Cody just getting so close to the back of that Alpha.
Yeah, I think I saw it to go into the hundreds there in the intervals.
I mean,
oh, is he going for a move? Down
Yep.
the hill. And yeah, easy. Just far more grip. And I think also Damien just let him go. There's no point in trying to battle it
Yeah,
with
I
him,
mean-
especially with the penalty.
yeah, I mean, Damien Doe already securing P3. Actually, oh yeah, Damien
Yeah.
Doe securing P3. Eruption is 5 seconds away from Damien Doe, meaning that Garrett cannot get any benefit from the penalty.
Right. I think Garrett's right now looking at a P4, but man, what a race from Cody. I mean, he did start from last place because he is a fast driver, but that was a very bold strategy that he used and really worked out for him.
I mean, there was a safety car that did probably helped him a lot with the gaps, but at the same
Right.
time, it takes a lot of skill to start from the back and make your way to P2.
Right.
Cody definitely showing the reason he deserves to be in D1.
But we look at P1 right now, still Cal, just out of everyone's way, on driving his own race. I mean, man, how is this guy in D3?
Yeah, I mean, dominates in D3, dominates in D2. I mean, what happens if he
And
comes
still
into
does
D1?
well in D1.
Yeah, he does like P4, P5. I mean, Cal definitely. I mean, on the sorting table, he's already in D1. So Cal's looking to go straight up to D1. And maybe a future Red Bull driver. Who knows?
Yeah.
But that'll never happen. Hudson Pool exists.
So combined right now is actually really close to Fred, and BuzzGod I think is also gonna get by Fred in terms of penalties. The Ferraris actually have showed a really good show of pace towards the last couple laps as Fred spins out.
Oh, Fred in the wall!
Fred's in the wall.
Oh no, Fred. Oh, slams his rear wing into the wall. Oh, Fred, no. It was such a good race. He was
As I
doing
think
so well.
Alex might take this position too. So
Let's look at the penalties real quick to see. No, Alex might. No, Alex will not be gaining.
but
the
Fred has
position.
hit,
Fred
or
has,
he's gonna stay out. I think he has damage, doesn't he?
yeah, he has to. I mean, he just slammed into the wall.
Sometimes you can hit it square and get away with it.
Really, I didn't know that. Normally, when I touch the wall flat, it actually destroys my front wing more than helps it.
Let's see. Looks like Alex is gaining. Maybe. We'll find out in these next couple corners.
Yeah, Alex is definitely gaining on these slow speed corners. So Freddy definitely with some wing damage. Not missing any end plates, but Probably some minor wing damage.
You might be able to keep this position, you know.
Yeah, definitely might be able to. Nathan Doan still not making up any positions. 19% battery for Nathan Doan. And Gary
Yeah.
seems to be out. Yeah, Gary has used all of his battery, and Nathan Doan, you know, with 11%.
As Cal is swerving on the main straight as he wins Australia D2 for AlphaTauri. Huge points for AlphaTauri, of course. Wait, no, he's a Red Bull driver, so he gets full points for AlphaTauri. This is a big bump in their points.
I mean, AlphaTauri
But-
getting carried hard by reserves.
Yeah, I mean, for real though. But yeah, no, I mean, look at the top two. Top two reserves. I mean, and they're both Red Bull. Sounds kind of sus to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it has to get checked out.
Yeah.
Maybe some locking should happen, but we'll see. I mean,
yeah, but Garrett.
go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, I was just gonna say, yeah, Damien gets P3, solid points for his driver standings and for Alfa Romeo. Garrett Elder P4, combined YouTuber at his home track P5, and Eruption P6, and drops, I think, only one position
Mhm.
due to his penalties, and then BuzzGod's 7. But Fred, unlucky. I think he had a really solid race, and then had one mistake at the end, cost him a couple positions. But then we have Alex Duarte and the other AlphaTauri getting P9. I think that's really, really solid points for AlphaTauri. I think we'll see him move up a couple like places in the constructor standings.
Yeah, I mean, for
Cody
sure.
Lawrence, driver of the day.
Oh yeah, for sure. Man's
Yeah.
went from last to first. Definitely deserves it. Okay, so let's see here. Can you talk for me, Spinny?
Yeah. So
Oh, okay. I gotta add something.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, what a race.
Yeah, what a race. A very interesting race. A very exciting race. Two reserves in the top 3. I mean, it's kind of a norm right now, right? We're seeing reserves hop into these cars and doing extremely well in
Yeah.
different divisions, which is something I think should be looked at.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fresh start of the season. Ratings are a little out
Wonky.
of place, but
Yeah.
I think after the season, people will be there where they belong. Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
That sounded kind of strange, but yeah.
You sound like you have a knife behind their throat. Like, I'm gonna make sure they're gonna be in the right spot. But yeah, I mean, Cal, you're posted. No, not posted. A P2 front row start and a win.
Yeah, Damien Dew was your pole sitter, and he didn't have that race pace to do better than Cal. But Cal just had a great start. And he was able to break that DRS within 3 laps. But Cody, man, from last place, basically last place, 19th place to P2 that's quite a drive from him.
Yeah, quite a drive from Cal himself and Cody Lawrence. I mean, hard to softs. Like, how do you pull that off? Like, I know it was a definite possible strategy, but the amount of like work to put that in.
All right, so let's bring in Damien Dew. Damien, congrats on your P3. How was the race?
It was a pretty bad race for me. I felt like I just didn't have the confidence and the pace that I expected during practice, but it was good enough for the podium, and that's what I'm happy about.
I mean, Damien, amazing qualifying, up there with some D1 drivers even. Do you feel like your setup was more towards qualifying than an actual race?
Throughout the week I tried to set up my my actual setup for the race, but I feel like I just practiced more in terms of qualifying pace, and that's why I felt more comfortable there. But I still made some mistakes, and that carried on to the race.
Yeah, I mean, still a great race though. Still leading the championship. I mean, you're first place compared to the rest of D2, but you're third place compared because of the 2 reserves that have been coming in.
Yeah, we definitely didn't expect that coming into the season. I talked to Buffalo, and yeah, it's kind of crazy where we're at. It's definitely a nice thing to be, mad about getting a P3, and that shows like just how we've been doing this season, and it's looking good. So hopefully we can carry this out throughout the entire season, and once Lewis gets back, hopefully we have some good battles with him.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think this is the perfect time to try to get a couple points in when he's not here, especially in the driver standings. But yeah, great race, Damien. We hope to see you back.
Thank you. See you guys.
So let's go ahead and bring in E2 finisher Cody.
I think.
Cody, that
Hello.
was an amazing race from you. I mean, how do you feel?
Wanting a little more. I want another spot out of that, man. I think.
I mean, that was a bold strategy. Of course, you started P19, but hard to soft. No one tried that.
I mean, hard to soft, definitely a
I
viable
needed
strategy.
I needed to do something different to the field to have a shot at winning. Yeah, I
Right.
mean it's out there. If you get caught up in something and you haven't been caught by the net race leader, why not try it? Maybe you catch a safety car and the field pits with you. You never know. I just took a gamble because I wasn't going to win that without a safety car, so I gambled for one. Didn't quite work, but the hards just kept getting faster and faster for me. I really struggled early on with them, but once you get them up to speed, you're flying.
Yeah, it looks like, I mean, your lap times were pretty consistent to be able to get. I think you came out of the pits in P3, and then of course Damien had a penalty, so I think you were definitely locked into P2, but he also took it on track. But yeah, I mean, reserving for Red Bull, and big points for Red Bull too, so they're feeling
Not
pretty
too bad.
happy, I'm sure.
Not too bad of a run, I would say. No, well, I was running with Damien. I think it was lap 27. I had this massive lag spike where he red X'd right in front of me, and I was like, "Please don't take him out. Don't
Oh,
let
yeah.
this. Don't take him out. We're like 2 laps to the finish." I didn't
Yeah.
Yeah,
want something bad to happen.
yeah. I mean, amazing race. Definitely showing your pace. Definitely up there with some of our fastest guys, pulling off such out there strategy, but definitely something that can work.
No, definitely. Did I just lag out there a second and go? Apologies
Yeah.
if I did. I figured because I saw my ping shoot up from 80 to like 5K.
Yeah, I mean,
But
Red Bull
yeah,
yeah.
go ahead.
No, I mean Red Bull definitely getting the points with some really strong reserves this season.
Yeah. Go ahead and get Cal in here. He had himself one heck of a race.
Yeah.
You've had enough of an old man like me, so you guys,
All right,
thanks for the
Cody.
stream. Thanks for the conversation.
Yeah,
Yep,
thank
same
you.
to you.
Have a good night, folks. Bye bye.
And then we got our race winner, Cal, a D3 race winner plus D2 race winner.
Right.
How does it feel?
Pretty nice, dude. Honestly, I was kind of
Uh,
wanting to do that at some point this season.
Yeah.
Hoping I could.
Is that slight Australian accent I'm hearing from you?
No.
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 But
We
I
should all
mean,
just talk in Australian accents for the end of this.
Right. Right.
you
That's
do
what I
not
was
want to hear
doing
mine.
throughout the race. That's how I did it.
But you got a really good start to jump Damien. Was that the reason you were able to get ahead and just pull away from Damien?
Yeah, I mean, I got a really good start, and I was able to get halfway up his car. So I was like, all right, well, here we go. So
Right.
try to get around him quick, and then of course break DRS, and then from there I was able to kind of gap it out a little bit, and I got to like a certain point, like 6 seconds or something, and I slowed down a little bit and kind of paced myself so I could protect the spin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So I have to
Because-
ask, are you reserving D1 tomorrow?
If they let me, I'm gonna
Will
get
you-
a podium tomorrow.
It would be really funny if you got triple win.
Triple crown, dude.
D1
I
also.
don't
Yeah.
think I'll win D1 if I race it, but I think I could. If I have a really, really good race and some people have bad races, I could get top 3.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll be fighting wheel to wheel for sure. Next tomorrow. So hopefully
Yeah,
we
if
can
I
have
get-
some action.
I don't think I'm in yet, but if I am, I'll
Yeah,
see you there.
we'll definitely see. I mean, another dominant race from you, to be expected. I mean, D3 by ratings because of a broken thumb to multiple race winner in different divisions.
Yeah, I told him that. I mean, I drove one-handed the entirety of last season. I did really bad in D2. I mean, I was 16th in the standings, but I let him know. I was like, I'm quicker than that. But
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
definitely
it's
proved
kind
it.
of part of it. But then again, though, I've been playing a little bit more. I got a wheel finally, and that's helped a lot.
Yeah, well,
Lots of factors in play.
Can't wait to see you again in D3 next week.
Yeah, I wonder what that
just
finish
had
is
a
gonna
good
be.
race, man. I just had a good. I had a good. No, like Colin, like Klinsman and stuff. They're just as fast as me, man. I mean,
That's
I'm
true.
telling you,
That's
they're
true.
just as quick as me. They could win D2 as well. I mean, they're great racers. Like, there's so many of them. Some people have bad races. Like Freddie, for example. Freddie had a phenomenal D3 race.
That's true. I think Fred, especially today too, in just a D2 race, he was doing a very good job. He was sitting like P4, P5.
Yeah.
But he had a moment, yes, at the end, like back in the last lap,
Yeah.
and he dropped to P8. But I think Fred has a really got
Yeah,
really
Fred-
fast towards the end.
Fred's really sped up a lot. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, for the D2 race, I was kind of more like balls to the wall.
Right.
You know, like, I'm not fighting for a championship here, but I could possibly get a win, so I'm going to drive as fast as I can. So I did that the first, 15 or so laps, but I was like, all right, I need to calm down.
Were you afraid of Cody when he got on the softs, or when you realized he's not pitting for mediums?
I knew what he was doing. And after we got past like lap 18, I knew he was going to go to softs. But yeah, I
Right.
mean, I knew he was quick on him. I think he was about 5 seconds ahead of me before we pit, so I figured I could keep him at bay if I keep him in 5.
Yeah,
I
he
kinda
looks like he was
based off
banking
that.
on a safety car, which would have definitely
If you
turned
had
the
a safety
tables.
car, yeah, 100% would
I
turn the
mean,
tables.
still
I
a
was
great
nervous about
race. Bringing home the points for AlphaTauri.
that.
Yeah, full points.
Yeah, I mean, should AlphaTauri be winning full points in D2? Maybe not, but I mean,
got
Red
me
Bull
as
with
a
the strongest
reserve.
reserves. Yeah. So Red Bull definitely winning the reserve race and the actual races. So we will see you, Cal, hopefully tomorrow and hopefully next week.
Sounds good, man.
Alrighty, take care.
Take care.
You too.
Okay, Spinini. A very interesting race. Reserves definitely showing that. Showing that reserves. We have some really quick people reserving for higher divisions.
Yeah, I mean, this shows the importance of like the academy, right? A lot of new people always joining ZRL. They get to pick an academy. If you can train one up, you get you get good results like these whenever your actual drivers are missing the races. So, yeah, I mean, fair play to Red Bull. It's also a very popular academy, of course.
Yeah, it
A lot
being
of,
it being Red Bull, you know.
Yeah, Red Bull fanboys, Ferrari actually, there's not a lot of Ferrari.
There's more Mercedes than
Academy.
Ferrari.
Yeah, it's Red Bull, and Mercedes. They got a lot of academy drivers, reserves in play. But yeah, I mean, shows.
Spanini, do you think fast drivers should be reserving for higher division low teams? So do you think
I mean,
Cal
definitely,
reserving
definitely.
for AlphaTauri in D2 is fine?
I don't know. That's a good point in terms of. I mean, like Cal is a D3 driver, so he's allowed to drive. He's allowed to
Yeah,
reserve
he is
anywhere for
allowed.
D2. But the big thing is like, say a reserve, who's obviously might be too fast. Of course, there's no way to find that out until they actually do a race. But I mean, we've been pretty good. If a reserve is too fast, we definitely you can't race in this division anymore. You got to race in higher divisions.
Mhm.
But it's really hard to do that when you already have a driver racing in
Yeah,
Division 3,
and
and
this
then
is-
you can say you can't race in Division 2.
yeah, and this is the importance of the sorting table, and that the fact that next year not next year, but next season should be a lot more even and a lot more realistic to
Right.
where everyone should be. And I think we've talked enough, Spinini. I think we should
Yeah.
let them go here. It was a great race, great D4, D3, D2, DX. Loved the whole weekend so far, and we're on to Div 1 tomorrow.
9 p.m. or 8 p.m. No, 10 p.m.
Yep.
10 p.m. Eastern time.
10 p.m. Bring your popcorn, bring your soda, and we will see you guys later.
Peace.